So magandang araw kabola, sa video na ito pag-usapan natin ang marami pong happening sa PBA agency kabola, no? So napapansin nyo nga po, no, dito po sa season po na ito, sobrang dami po na nangyayari sa free agency kabola, no? Compared po sa trade table, which is nakakagulat, di ba? Mas marami pong action talaga sa free agency currently, di ba? Ang daming mga malaking pangalan po napakawalan, and then marami po na pasainan po na may crucial po na player kabola. So hindi pa nakasubscribe, pakipindot naman po yung subscription button. So let's start po with the Meralco Bulls, no? They signed 2 players kabola. One is the rookie in Sean Jackson kabola, and another one is a veteran in Diego Dario. Kung si Diego Dario, I'm not a fan kasi nga size matters in basketball, lalo na sa PBA. This guy is around 5'7", 5'6" kabola. He plays well, of course, kabola, di ba? Crucial naman yan. He plays like a very level-headed po na point guard kabola, as we expect from someone po kabola na matagal na pong nagpo-point guard sa iba't ibang liga. Pero overall, the size disadvantage will be a problem, especially on the defensive end. Sean Jackson is of course the exciting signing. He was a late round draftee kabola. Maraming nagulat no na nag-fall siya from the first 2 rounds kabola, pero still he was signed into a contract by the Meralco Bulls, and yan naman po yung importante kabola. He is someone who is very interesting kabola because of his athleticism. Unfortunately, mukhang yun pa lang po talaga yung biggest selling point na kabola. So let us see kung magiging patient po sa kanyang Meralco Bulls. Actually, he was only given 1 conference. So talagang dapat i-prove niya kabola that dapat sila maging patient po sa kanya. Now, dito naman po sa mas malaki pong pangalan kabola, Arvin Santos kabola, when was asked kabola kung wala na po bang chance na babalik siya sa PBA, hindi naman daw, diba? So even at his age kabola, may chance pa rin daw po makabalik siya sa PBA, which of course very interesting. Of course, interesting na pinakawalan po siya kabola ng San Miguel Beermen. So interesting din kung makakabalik po siya sa PBA, lalo pinili niya pong maglaro sa MPBL, pinili pa niya maglaro under Governor Delta Pineda, and it seems like there's a brewing dissatisfaction between the two camps currently kabola. Now, nagbiro siya na pwede siya sa Converge, and actually unrestricted free agent naman po siya ngayon kabola, so he can play in Converge kabola. He can be signed by Governor Delta Pineda, pero still, diba, Converge kailangan ba siya kabola? Arvin has a unique skill set up to this point, pero yun nga, nakikita na talaga natin sa last conference that he is now a problem overall because of age matter, di ba? So, talagang medyo yung athleticism niya po kabola, medyo below average na kabola. Apektado na po yung kanya pong galawan on both ends of the court. Ito pong si Arvin Santos kabola. Now, on the other hand naman po kabola, dito po sa kampo ng Rain or Shine, pinakawalan po nila si Dave Marcelo, and now he will be signed dito po sa NLEX Road Warriors. So, he will be reunited with his college coach kabola, and ito po si Coach Frankie Lim. And Coach Frankie Lim, nakakagulat yung mga galawan niya. Gusto niya talagang makuha kabola yung mga kilala na niyang player. Nakakagulat na. Ito pa si Dave Marcelo po yung ginusto niya makuha, di ba? He's already 34, he's undersized. I mean, there are a lot of young rookies kabola out there that could play like him, that could be better than him if given the opportunity to be developed kabola, pero mas pinili pa rin nitong si Coach Frankie Lim na ibigay po yung rooster spot sa isang Dave Marcelo. Na maraming nagtatanong dyan, so is Rain or Shine now farm team kabola of the MVP group because of this decision? No, diba? Even if we now boil down the trade into Joel Ponferrada and Galinato for that first round pick, that is still fine. Ponferrada was a fine player kabola, pero you cannot really put that much of a trade value din sa kanya kasi medyo may katandaan na rin po siya kabola, and he was not really a starting caliber player for a long time kabola, diba? And again, mas crucial pa yung first round pick kasi nga I really expect that the next 2 to 3 drafts, palalim lang po ng palalim ang mangyayari po sa draft natin kabola. Kasi nga po, parami ang pwedeng maglaro dito sa PBA kabola, and then of course, madami pa rin po yung mga dapat sumali pa or pwede nang sumali in the last few years na hindi po nakasali. So, expectation is palalim po yung palalim, and that first round pick of TNT could be as valuable as the top 6 pick in the 2023 draft kabola. So, kung kabola sa palagay mo, farm team na ba ang Rain or Shine? Comment lang po sa baba.